Hey everyone, welcome to Cooking with Taz. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make a traditional South Indian dessert in the Instant Pot. It's called Kinnathappam or steamed cake in a pan, and it's a popular dessert in Tamil Nadu. So we'll be using very simple ingredients like soaked rice and coconut milk. So it's a very soft, melt into the mouth, simple and humble dessert. So guys, let's get started and let's make Kinnathappam in the Instant Pot. First, let's soak 1 cup basmati rice. So into a bowl, I'm adding basmati rice, adding enough water. So let's soak this for 2 hours. You can also use sona masuri or any kind of white raw rice. After 2 hours, here is the soaked basmati rice. So next I'm going to rinse this under running water. So I'm going to pour this into a strainer and then rinse it. Next, let's grind the soaked rice along with all the other ingredients. So into a blender jar, adding the soaked and rinsed basmati rice. So this was 1 cup rice. For 1 cup rice, adding 1 large egg, 1 cup white sugar. So we need to add white sugar for making this dessert. Next, adding 1 cup coconut milk. So this is canned coconut milk and this is not too thick. It's slightly thin consistency. If the coconut milk you're using is thick, you need to thin it down with water. So next I'm going to add 1.5 cups water. The total amount of liquid that we have added is 2.5 cups, 1 cup coconut milk and 1.5 cups water. Next, let's grind this till the batter turns smooth and it should be really fine. Here is the ground batter. So this has ground really well and fine. Still there will be tiny particles of rice. So we need to strain that. So here I'm using a cheesecloth. So I'm covering a strainer with the cheesecloth. It's better to use a cheesecloth. If you use paper towel, it will get really soggy. So next I'm going to pour the batter onto the cheesecloth. Mix the batter well using a spoon so the liquid will drain into the bottom bowl and any particles of rice will be left on the cheesecloth. As you can see, here are the rice particles that's left on the cheesecloth and all the liquid has drained into the bowl. So we are going to discard the rice particles. Here is the batter for making kinnathappam. So it has a perfect consistency. So the batter should not be too thick nor too thin. I have added total 2.5 cups of liquid, 1 cup thin coconut milk and 1.5 cups water. So please follow this measurement and ensure the batter is not too thick. Next, going to add 2 whole cardamoms, slightly crushed. If you have ground cardamom, you can add that. I find whole cardamoms when it's crushed, it's really aromatic. So give everything a good mix. Next, we have to pour the batter onto round pans and I'll be using my Instant Pot to steam cook this. So here's a round pan that fits perfectly into my 6-quart Instant Pot. The dimension of this round pan is 7.5 inches in diameter and close to 3 inches height. Grease the inside of the pan generously with ghee or clarified butter. The height of this round pan is around 3 inches, so I'll be pouring the batter only halfway through. So the thickness of this dessert should be only 1.5 inches. So we'll have some batter left. I'm going to pour the remaining batter onto another pan. Let's pour the batter onto the pan greased well with ghee or clarified butter. So I'm only pouring the batter halfway through. So the remaining batter I'm going to pour onto the second pan. So we'll be able to make this dessert in 2 pans. Next, let's top the batter with half teaspoon cumin seeds. So cumin seeds will impart a really nice smoky flavor and aroma to this dessert. I see a lot of bubbles on the batter, so I'm going to break it using a toothpick. Before steam cooking in the Instant Pot, we need to cover the pan with a paper towel, so this will prevent any liquid or moisture from getting into the batter. On top of the paper towel, cover with aluminum foil, so cover it tightly. So I have wrapped both the pans with paper towel and aluminum foil. Into the stainless steel pot, adding 1 cup water. So next I'm going to place the trivet onto the water. So this is the trivet that came with Instant Pot. Let's place the pan onto the trivet. So be very careful. So gently place it on the trivet. Close the Instant Pot with the lid. So we are going to steam cook this. So selecting steam cook setting. So let's set the time to 30 minutes at high pressure. Clicking start. I'm using Instant Pot Ultra model. After 30 minutes of steam cooking, let the pressure release naturally for 5 to 10 minutes. So it's been around 9 minutes. So next I'm going to do a quick pressure release. So let the pressure release completely. Let's open the lid. So this is really hot, so please wear a mitten, and so let's take the trivet out of the stainless steel pot. Let's carefully remove the aluminum foil and the paper towel. As you can see, there is some liquid on top of the aluminum foil. So if we didn't cover the pan with aluminum foil and paper towel, all this liquid would have gotten into the batter. So now here is the perfectly cooked kinnathappam or cake in a pan. So let's insert a fork into the center. So this has come out clean, so it has cooked perfectly. As soon as I open this, I can smell the nice aroma of cumin seeds and ghee. Smells amazing. Let's go ahead and top this with a teaspoon of ghee or clarified butter. So this is still hot, so the ghee will melt. This is just optional. Since we have already greased the pan with ghee, that has settled on top of this dessert. As you can see, it has made this look really shiny, but by adding some extra ghee is definitely going to make this dessert delicious. So swirl the pan and let it spread all over. Going to cover this with aluminum foil and let it cool down for an hour. So this will taste delicious when it has cooled down. So the kinnathappam or steamed rice coconut cake has cooled down. So I did not keep this in the refrigerator. That's not required. If there is any leftover, we can keep that in the refrigerator. Just wanted to show it to you guys. This is not like a cake. If we flip this over, it will not fall onto the plate. So the bottom of this dessert is kind of stuck to the pan. So the best way to present this or serve this is to cut into slices. So using a sharp knife, cut into squares or wedges or diagonal shapes, and then we can take those slices out of the pan and serve that onto a plate. Use a spoon and gently take the slice out of the pan. It's very soft and it's melt into the mouth, so don't apply too much pressure. Once you take out the first slice, it's pretty easy to take the other slices out of the pan. So look at that. So I have cut into square shapes.
Here is the authentic and traditional South Indian dessert Kinnathappam that's steamed cooked in the Instant Pot. So it's very soft and melt into the mouth. So guys, do give this recipe a try and let me know your feedback. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be back with more Instant Pot cooking videos. Until then, happy cooking, take care and bye.